Well, time for highlights to Oddity. This is the third, I kid you not, third attempt to record this episode. My last two attempts failed on the computer, so I decided to grab the AirPods, grab the phone, and try it this way. No Hawaiian shirt today because I'm cold. So I want to stay warm in my sweatshirt, and there's a lawnmower and some yard work behind me, so hopefully the sound won't be too bad. If it is, it'll be a fourth attempt to record this thing if this doesn't turn out right. So I just want to get that out of the way. That's why there's no shirt. I'm cold. That's why there's noise. They do the lawn in this apartment complex, townhome complex, every Tuesday, and I'm recording on Tuesday. But I want to go ahead and get Oddity done and move on to the next episode, which I think is going to be VHS Beyond, which I really, really liked. All right, highlights for Oddity. And there will be spoilers, so proceed with caution. And my big eyeballs will be dropping down here occasionally because I got all my notes on my tablet. So let's do this. Highlights, the big one. It's truly scary. I am constantly on the hunt for a movie that will actually frighten me. They are about as hard to find as a good comedy these days. If you agree, comment below. Most directors seem to think that showing the monster and giving you a quick jump scare is what it means to make a scary movie. Trust me, it isn't. That's effective. Sometimes it always gets me, but that's not true scares. That's a good jump scare, good thrill, but that's not a true down in your soul, super, super scare. The one that just hits you in your soul, hits you in the feels. You know what I mean? True soul-killing fear is the way you shoot the scary scenes, the way you build tension and suspense in those scenes. And then after doing all that, then you deliver the punch that will make you scream. That's the way you do it. And it seems like there are a few directors these days who can do that right. Damian McCarthy, who directed Oddity and Caveat, the other movie I paired with this one, knows how to create that soul-killing fear. I won't go into the scare that got me big time because I don't want to oversell it. Needless to say, it's one of the better scares I've had in a very long time. And in a lot of movies, I've not had a scare like this in a very long time is what I'm saying. It had me out of my seat. It had me up, moving around, catching my breath for a second. I saw it coming too, and I was still like, it still got me really, really good. So, and there's a few other ones in this movie too as well that'll get you up out of your seat a couple of times. So bravo to Damian for that. I kind of got off script there just for a notch. Kind of messed me up in my words, but hopefully that came out pretty good to you guys. Beyond the scares, this movie has a lot going for it. The setting is perfect for a scary movie. Isolated house in the countryside. When I saw that house, I saw those angles, I saw those shadows, I saw everything inside there. I was like, yep, gonna be some good scares in this one. And there was. Acting was solid. Score was on point. Even like how the movie drifted into what I would call a creature feature with this wooden man that got up and started causing havoc. That wooden man was very, very creepy. And look for a little cameo from the rabbit who is in Caveat is in Oddity. So that links those two movies together pretty well. All in all, this is one of the better movies I've seen in 2024. Probably going to be on a top 10 list if I ever do a top 10 list. I can think Late Night with the Devil's up there as well. So lots of good ones I've seen this year. All right, on to that haiku. Still with me? Hope you like that haiku. Now on to another movie by Damian called Caveat. I really enjoyed it. Not as much as Oddity, but it kept my interest and kept me watching. And that's really all you can ask from a movie, right? Just keep your interest, keep you watching. Some good creepy moments and a few what I call talking to the screen moments where you're like, don't do that. Don't you dare do that. Don't you, no. That kind of talk, that Lots of good talking to the screen moments. Like I said, it's not as scary as Oddity, more of a mystery style movie that had me wondering what was going on until the last shot. And even after that shot, I'm still not sure I understood it all, but it worked, kind of wrapped up nicely. But again, the true strength in this movie, just like in Oddity, is the direction. Damien knows how to direct a suspenseful movie without resorting to easy jump scares. Watch either of these movies and you will see how the camera is used properly to create dread and fear. This is old school style filmmaking that so many modern horror directors don't have a grasp of these days. Like I said in Oddity, loud music and CGI monsters work for a cheap thrill. They get the heart pumping, but they're not true soul-killing fear. You got to use the camera and the right angles and the right lighting and all to get the true soul-killing fear. And Damien's got a team that knows how to do that, and he knows how to do that. I keep coming back to some of the scenes in Caveat, like with the guy sitting with his back to a door, and he's got a chain attached to him. Long story. Watch the movie and you'll see why the chain's attached to him. But, you know, you see that chain going out into the darkness, and you see the door, and this little creepy rabbit, the guy starts drumming his little drum, his little toy rabbit, and you keep looking at that door thinking something's going to happen. I think it does eventually open while he's sitting there, you know, and just things like that that really make you scared, and they work really well because that camera is sitting right there in front the whole time. It never shifts. It just holds that position right there, framing all that, and you just have to sit there and watch it and wait for it to happen. Really creepy stuff. My notes also say special highlight to that creepy stuffed rabbit that I was talking about. It's like ratted and rotten, and it's got this little drum. It just drums occasionally at random. Nobody really truly knows why. I think when it's picking up on paranormal activity is why it starts drumming. And again, story, score, acting, directing, like Oddity, it's all there. If you enjoyed Oddity, I don't see why you wouldn't enjoy Caveat. They both are currently on Shudder as of 2024, so go over and check them out on Shudder once you finish watching this. And that will do it with the highlights. Let's move on to the haiku and then the close of the episode. Have you seen either of these movies? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a like. And if you enjoyed listening to this episode, subscribe to the channel. Helps to keep it growing. Thanks for watching and for being awesome people. Have a good one.